but that's not for me to have to figure out. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I know. And thank God I don't have to figure it out. So that's all I got there.
All right, man.
People were thinking, like, hey, season 2, Papa Mags, they're gonna have some great guests. Some like big time guests. They're gonna. No, this is still amateur hour, and
yeah, hey, listen, if it's not completely broken, it's not time to fix it yet. So
it's only partly broken, which is mostly alive.
Papa's popping and locking, Magnum scrutinizing. Papa Max Podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Papa Mags Pinecast. Mags, it's good to be back for Season 2, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, I don't remember who. I feel like Buddy Theta, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
I think we were getting some shit for being on Season 2, I thought. Seemed like, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
Swampy, I believe it was, gave me a hard time because he said there's 4 seasons in a year. So I'm not sure he's familiar with how showbiz works.
I'm so fucking confused. I figured, we did a year, 52 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's, we're starting.
I mean, let's take Jeopardy for instance, right? They tape weekly. Are they like when spring turns into summer? Is that season 2 for them, or do they wait till the next year to be season 2?
No, it's whenever they start the new year, it's season 2.
Right, it's a year.
I think we're just such professionals that we're just not taking a break and we're just going right into it.
Yeah, you know what? I had put in for some
maybe we should have
taken
time off. Yeah,
dude, you wouldn't allow it. You didn't allow me to.
Well, the 10s and 10s wouldn't they wouldn't like that.
Well, we have some really massive changes for season 2. We're really excited, and I'd like you to tell everybody what they are.
What? That's a joke, right?
Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah,
we
got nothing. It's just the same thing.
Yeah. If you really didn't like season 1, you're not going to be happy with season 2.
Oh, man. We're just a year deeper here. But hey, dude, season 2, episode 1, starting off with an entry to the Grove. How about that?
Finally,
Yeah.
Season 1, we were asking for it, and season 2, it's here, the Grove.
Yeah, and I had a good time running around in there. The hoverboard race was a little
oh my God,
aggravating at times.
So aggravating. It's fun, but also like, I don't know. It kind of took me out of it because there's a lot of olden timers with the Pines. Like me and you.
Oh yeah.
And Swampy and some other people. I can't compete with these kids, and what these kids are gonna win a free Pine for the 3 fastest scores. It's Sunday night right now, and on the 21st of May, like the highest 4 scores were in the 106s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Not going to make it.
That's people grinding.
There was one guy who I think he started a couple days ago. He got second place, and then he got first place, and the guy that was in first place, Spooky, he came back and he took it over. So the one and two...
Yeah, I heard Spooky was one of the guys that actually created the course. So
I don't think so because
no.
Well, because he's in the Pineapple Discord, and somebody said that in the Discord, and he says, "I'm not a dev working in the Nemesis."
Oh, I think
so.
I thought Zilla told me that.
I think I don't want to throw him under the bus, but I will. NEC.
Okay.
Said something in our side group. And I was like, oh, cool. And no.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, whoever they are, man, that's quick because I've done it a few times. It's like half the times I get on the bike and I go through it, I just start glitching, that little glitch effect.
Mm-hmm.
And then, there's been a few times where I can't even get on the bike because there's some clown, doing an endo on the on the bike and no one can even get on it.
Right. Yeah, and we still can't get into the gated rooms, I think. Correct?
Well, you can't do that with a ticket, but I've heard that people have been able to get in there.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't gotten in there either.
But
But
do you want to tell the people that haven't been in there, that haven't experienced, about like my favorite room right now? I don't know if it's your favorite room.
well, probably is that where your picture's on the wall?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, you go in there and there's a nice variety there. You got Mags, you got Darth Vader in there, you got the Predator in there. I made it in there. There was Bluey. Bluey made it in there, right? The pup.
I don't know if it's yeah, well
Blues. I don't know. I think the
the-
tag it says Blues.
yeah, it's the one that Baller has.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Odds.
Is it really?
Yep.
I don't think so.
Odds.
I'm not taking it. You're too confident, but I don't think so.
Baller even took a picture of him in front of the picture and posted that on the Twitter.
Yeah,
You think he's
I
doing
don't-
that with a dog that's not his?
I think he might have. Yeah, 100%. I think he.
No,
might
it's
have,
not.
yeah.
It's not Blues. It's the one that he bought that was James's
know.
sister's.
I don't think so. I don't think that's the same one.
100%,
It is?
1,000%. Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah. It's
Are
not.
you looking at it right now?
No, I'm not. I can.
No, it's all right. Hey, whatever. It is what it is. I thought it was at first, and I was like, then I thought it wasn't. So I was either right. It's been a long week. I've been sick most of this week, so here we are.
Here we go. Sob story. How
For
you
real
feeling?
now.
You better? You better, pal?
I'm better than I was, man. I'm here. I'm alive. I wasn't sure Wednesday afternoon if that was going to be the case.
It was really touch and go for a while.
It was tough, man. I found myself at an urgent care with a doctor telling me that I need to gargle salt water as the solution to my problem. I about threw him through the wall.
Well,
It's like, dude, I'm
that
in
is
an
a
urgent care.
solution, isn't it?
That is not a solution. At all.
Salt in water is not a solution.
Gargling it, yeah, okay. It is. It's not the solution to the issue that I had.
Okay, but scientifically speaking, it could.
It is a solution.
It is a
yes.
solution.
A solution, yes.
Maybe not the
I-
solution. Sure.
not the solution that I was looking for, and yeah, a choke slam to that guy was at that point the solution I was looking for.
Yeah, but you were too weak.
I would have found the strength for my last little drop of it. But either way, speaking of drops, actually, before we get there, my favorite part of the Grove, honestly, is that maze that you can go on. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I did because I saw you doing it. I did it myself. I get up to a part and you can't go anywhere inside. You just walk around in a square and it's like fenced off, right?
Well, no, because I figured out farther. So
What?
you get up. Yeah.
Breaking
you,
news. This just in.
Well,
Popper's on
you-
the scene.
You
Popper.
get up to that sphere, like it's like the purple and blue sphere. Did you get into there?
The one
where
you
you can-
swim through?
Yeah.
Yeah, way past that.
Okay. But do you swim through it into the arches, or do you go on top of it and go on top of the thing?
No, you swim through the arches.
No. You go on top of it, bro. Trust me. You go on top of it. You come out on top and you go straight, and then you go all the way to the end. And there's like these poles that like lean up to the right-hand side, and you can climb up those up onto another platform, and it brings you over to where those lasers are. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but so does that way. And I also fell somehow and got over there once too. But so let's just say I go through the swimming hole and I go
Yeah.
out and I go up, and then instead of, it took me a little bit to figure it out, but then it's like a big long like pole. I mean, in my hands would be a pole, but it's a lot bigger than that. And then you climb around it. You go up to like something that maybe can shoot something, and you have to get on this walkway just the right way. You take the walkway over, you hop, and then you hop up again, and then there is two, and they're going like sporadically.
They crisscross, yeah.
They go sporadically. You go through them into a portal. It shoots you out into a laser. I don't know,
field
like
that
Mission
goes like
Impossible.
up and down. Yeah.
Right. What was that? What was that movie with Sean Connery and
Oh
Catherine
man.
Zeta-Jones? Remember?
Yeah.
There was a
Oh
movie.
man.
It wasn't The Rock, but it was some movie,
Wow. Yeah, I
right?
remember it though. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was a thing. Because I remember her practicing to go through the laser grid.
I'm
Anyways,
sure you do.
anyways, so you go through that. I mean, if you get hit by the laser, you get picked, you get killed, and you go back to the start.
Yep.
You go through that, and then there's like, I wouldn't call it a big screw. You go on it and like that previous pole, but this one, there's grooves and you have to walk through the grooves, and then there's ways through the groove, and then you keep walking around and then up as there's an opening, and eventually you get to like a Asian inspired Japanese
Yep.
tower, but there's nothing there other than that tower. Like,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
that's as far as I got. I went below to the bottom of the tower, because it's interesting when you go the gravity things. You have to be on the right gravity side on stuff, because if
Right.
you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
a way that you didn't go through the right gravity thing, you just fall off the universe.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's been the funnest part, because everyone's messing around with the race that they're not going to win.
Yeah, exactly.
It is fun. It is fun though, but yeah.
Oh, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Question. So
Yep.
I was able to find the one pineapple guy, right, on the moon rock or whatever, and I claimed him.
Yep.
But I've seen other people with like purple pineapple guys. Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
can
you
you
have to
claim that one too?
No, you have that. You have to change the skin color of your pine. It's part of the skin.
Oh.
There's a bunch of different colors. There are like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh, it's the same one. You can just
It's-
change it.
It's the same one. And then I believe you may have seen people in like I don't know, like Imperial samurai armor, right?
Okay.
But that is just, I think they bought in the Nemesis because there's a samurai one. So it's not like a samurai pineapple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw
It's-
somebody in scuba gear too.
Yeah, before I could figure the pine, I was losing my mind. NEC chief had to call me, old man Mags, and explain to him how the heck to get it, because I was losing my mind on trying to figure that
man.
out. So he helped me through that to
Yeah.
get the skin, because I had no
Well,
idea.
I found it quite easily, but I could not figure out how to get off my bike to get it.
Yeah,
And dude, I was just I forever, and then I'm asking like, what the heck? And people are showing me pictures of like the mobile. I'm like, not on mobile, I'm on desktop, and there's no button like that here. So finally, F gets you off the hover bike, and I scoop it up and got it. And then I'm just kind of walking around there. There's a bunch of other stuff on that rock, and I come back and there's Aragorn endoing on the on the pineapple guy, having the same struggle I was just having, and I was dying laughing. I start dancing in front of him, and I open up the chat. He's like, "Stop dancing."
I saw your boy. I know you've talked about him before, and you and Zilla have told me when the Pineapple Discord started. But I saw Truman Show. Is that the Truman Show you were talking about, or is that someone just
kinda
named
doubt
Truman
it.
Show?
Yeah, I think someone's trolling. Probably Simple or URP.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh my god.
I mean,
But,
I also saw DeGard. I'm not sure how truthful that is.
Gotcha. Okay. But yes. So I'm having more fun than I thought I would.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fun.
And I think there's going to be some more. I'm going back and forth. I'm one of those like cart people. Like I'll put stuff in my cart and I won't purchase it. But the merch store was there, and I was just going back and forth, talk with myself. So I might talk myself into that soon.
Nice.
I liked one of those hats. But yeah, so they got a merch store in there, and it's definitely going to get better. And there's been a lot of work, and the thing is gigantic.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely more like that maze thing is more my style, trying to figure out like, the challenge like that. So I hope that there's more about that. But, so speaking of the Nemesis, I got a story for you. They have the Nem airdrops that went on, not this week, but the week prior,
Right.
right? So you get a certain number of coins for having the companions and the RC cars and the land. Dude,
What?
I mean, I had a moment of just pure stupidity when I'm reading this thing because I'm like, dude, I'm rich. Like I'm gonna be rich. I have I have so many of these nitro cars. Like
Right.
they're giving me these NEM coins. The NEM coins are selling for 15 cents, pre-sale, and then it goes up to 20 cents in the
Isn't it
second
like
round.
$2 now?
I don't know. They keep saying it's going up. I mean,
Yeah.
that's another part of my story. But
Okay.
I originally thought that I was getting all of these NEM coins, but I wasn't. I was getting the 1 cent coins from the Nemesis. So that, oh man, that was a tough morning to
Ooh.
figure that out. But now going back to our boy, actually not our boy, the YouTuber, I guess that we won't even mention the name.
Okay.
This Coin Barrio thing. This is where they were having the NEM token sale originally.
Sure.
So because we owned it, we had access to it. So I signed up for it. And you go in there, I put all my information in there. I'm ready to go. Wasn't quite sure that I was going to buy any to begin with, but was getting myself lined up for it. So then I get everything's done. I'm registered, good to go, right? I get an email a couple hours later, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're in the U.S. We can't do this." It's like you could have said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
I just wasted like 10 to 12 minutes.
Hey, but you wasted it so others don't have to. Now that
Yeah, well, now they don't have to because that round's over anyway, and
Okay.
they're on to the next. So, but yeah,
we're
I
on to
figured
Cincinnati.
on to Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, and you live in New York too. Like, I don't think it was going to happen for you, but
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was pretty sure, but it allowed me to get through the entire process. So yeah, now our close relatives to the Pines, we got the bananas, and news came out this week. It looks like the official banana drop is happening May 30th. So if my math is right, that means next Tuesday. Is that correct?
Right. That's what it sounded like. So, and then, subject to change. I don't want to. Sometimes
this is all we've heard.
This is the most current information that we have, and we don't have any special information. But it seems like this is what they're putting out. It's the 30th of May, which means by our next episode coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I believe that's a Tuesday.
Yep.
Then the bananas will be out. So
yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. Let's get a few bananas. Now, if I remember correctly, Rare said that we're going to have the opportunity to keep the time capsule open or closed. So that's kind of cool. I like that because I know a lot of times on ETH, it's like you buy them and then all of a sudden, like, Wednesday at noon, they just everything opens. Yeah. So this should be fun. I think it seems like it's something newer. I mean, maybe others have done it on ETH. I'm not sure, but yeah, this should be cool. And they keep on coming up with new trailers and more customs. And you see one and it's like, man, I want that one. Then you see the next one, it's like, man, I want that one too. So,
but we haven't seen the generatives yet, though, have we?
Have not seen the generatives. I'm assuming that we've seen some generative features, if it's similar to the way the Pines were. Right. So yeah, but I'm definitely very interested in checking out the generatives. I know that our boy Catch, who's big time close-lipped, has seen the generatives, and he won't spill the beans here. So
he sounds very excited about the generatives, though. He
does sound very excited. He does. I mean, I'm assuming we'll see those banana nunchucks. Those are pretty cool. And there's a bunch of different things.
There's so many that came out that they showed over the week, and I think I was saying that it's like everyone they showed, like I'm like, we've talked. I think I don't know, it was episode or 2. I asked you, like, of the ones that were shown, which one do you like? And you were having a tough time deciding.
Yeah, for sure.
And it seems like they just keep outdoing the ones that we've seen previous to the time we're at. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh man, I just who knows with this banana.
Exactly. And yeah, I mean, if we're gonna be honest here, like there are some custom pines that I would certainly prefer way over other custom pines,
Sure.
but I don't feel like that so far with bananas,
And
with the ones I've seen.
not seeing I love pines, you love pines. We have a whole pine cast, right?
For sure.
There's and not all of them, but some of the floors of the pines, not my favorite, I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
And I had just have a feeling that the bananas will look, their floors might look a little bit better, but that's just my guess.
Yeah, I'm curious what the eyewear, like how many different kind of attributes are they gonna have? It's should be interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to digging in more and taking a look for sure.
Yeah, but coming soon for reals, y'all.
For reals, yeah. Now before we bounce off of the fruit for I heard this week someone was looking for possibly trying to understand if there's any other unopened pine customs out there, and I'm just not sure. Is there a place to go for this for unopened pine information?
I'm glad you asked, Popper. This is important information. But if you go onto popamags.com, and as everyone knows, that's the number 2 place to go for Papa Mags content, there is an SPS Unminted tab. You can click that, and there's a bunch of customs and better generatives. Maybe like, I don't know, there might be over 100 of them now in there. So there's, I don't know.
Some
there's
have been
11
captured though.
Some have been captured, and I think 2 of them are mine.
I think so too. Yeah.
And I think there's only been 2 captured that I've done. But I don't know if we've mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. But papamags.com, SPS Unminted tab, and you can take a look at some of the unminted pineapples.
A lot of batch work went into that.
Too much. Also, and we've mentioned this before, at ThetaCon 2022, shout out, Rare was there, and he revealed these other pineapples. So some were customs that were open, and others weren't. And there was a lot of them, and I only remember Snoop Dogg. I don't, not like a dog, like, right? It was like
no,
Snoop.
It wasn't a dog.
Yeah,
right. It was
right.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of them, and I don't remember them.
Yeah,
Just
there were so
because
many for sure.
ThetaCon was so crazy, and I wasn't in there as long as I should have been. But yeah, so there's even more. I don't think personally, Mags talking, I don't think those are just hanging out in the wild, some of those ones that we were shown, but hey, I've been wrong before. So
yeah, we have no idea, but we know that they were created. And I do remember one had like a fist coming out of the head with like the brain in it or something. Do you remember that one?
Right. It was that similar to the one that was for ThetaCon, the giveaway pine?
Yeah, but it wasn't altered.
Right. But it was similar to that. Yeah. I believe. Yep. So there is a lot of them out there. I guess more to come. And I guess the 3 people that aren't, us, at least us, that are going to win, custom pines, I think, maybe.
Is that what it is? The top 3?
I don't know.
Man,
the top 3 are getting pines. Yeah.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah. Papa Mag's not going to make it for sure.
Dude, I could spend the rest of all night tonight and until the time ends, and I wouldn't make it.
Yeah, this isn't like Memot Mania, okay? Where the more time you put in, the better.
Right.
This is, a specific set of skills and keyboard maneuvers, and it's freaking crappy for me. Now we're going back to this. I'm not complaining. Well, I am complaining, but like I'm not like saying it's whatever. But like, so I put up my Surface Pro, which is what I use mostly, and it only happens when I'm doing the race. It just kicks me out back to the Nemesis loading page as I'm like
brutal.
And sometimes I think I can go quicker on that. The app on the phone works great. It's just you can't get as fast on it, but it is what it is. But yeah, once that's done, and then I'll be jealous that I didn't win. But then
absolutely,
there's going to be more stuff going on. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, today was the last day for the Symbies burn. We are past the VROA burning process at this point, and on to the next chapter. So that actually, I was taking a look at what was burned today. I couldn't really believe it, dude. There was 20 Thetaverse fuses burned for, and each one of those took 8 fuse. There was more Thetaverse fuse burned for than there was Oracles, Synergy fuse, and Infernos. Like
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. There was only 6 Infernos that got burned for, and you needed only 4 fuse for
Right.
that. So
And that's
wild.
and the Inferno is a suit, not right. It's not a character, right?
No, it's not a character, but it's incendiary ammunition.
Right, but right, it's not
It's
a
an
character.
attribute.
It's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, the Thetaverse fuse is a character, and it's a pretty like crazy one, right? Because it has this ability to create this vortex where you can steal people's tokens from it, which is crazy. But I couldn't believe 20 of them got burned. I didn't think that there was the ability for people to have 20 sets of 8 out there to begin with. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been saying to you, like, I want to think about it. I'm intrigued about the coins, but then of not burning, and then I go, you're not going to be able to burn for it again. So
Correct.
you're the supply is what it is after this point. So you can't put it back in the hat. So there's some, maybe I'll be able to pick some up, or I think I'll be happy with what I have and what I earned. I sent you a list. It sounded pretty good, right?
Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely.
But I really, the past couple days, I really was like, oh boy, I don't know about this plan of me holding on to him. That's why I said I'm not financial advice
right.
with that, and reserve the right to pick. But yeah, I wound up, I'm there. I'm the guy bitching to you, I think, about everyone saying they're going to burn them all. And I'm like, you idiots. And then it's like, take it, burn it all. I think I got one animated short left.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And no more vaults. So
yeah, I have like a trickle of them. The only thing I could have burned for one more Kali Prime. I had plenty of collision and 2 architects, but I didn't do it. I held on to the architects. I don't know if I regret that at this point. To be determined. But I had already burned for quite a few collision primes, so I think I'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, and then the market always does some funny things, but Symbies aren't done, right? I mean, they're just getting started.
Exactly, yeah, because the other thing that came out this week was the next beta version, and you got all these beta testers getting at it, and from what I can see and hear, this thing's looking legit.
Yeah. There's been a few. I saw a few things dropped or tweets or whatever, and man, it's just. I think that's what made me like, man, I gotta burn. I gotta burn them. I don't want to miss out. So
yeah,
it looks good.
I forget the name of it. The society thing from ETH that Ivory had met with at Consensus.
All right.
Dude, I'm getting followed by like Koreans, like because Ivory's tagging me in these drops on Twitter, and I got into one. I'm looking at it, and it's like these guys going back and forth. Oh, what's this? I'm getting into it. I'm playing. Like, come play. It's like this thing really feels like it's starting to pick up some speed here, and it's just in beta drop mode. So yeah exciting.
I'm excited, and Ivory would tag me, but he did the character limits, So I hear you, Ivory.
Yeah. Well, we've got other business with Ivory at another time.
Okay, sounds good.
So we can bring that up. The lack of tagging here. He's actually listening right now.
I know he is. One of our most
Absolutely.
Biggest fans, and definitely in the 10s and 10s. Early.
100%. Yeah, the early adopter. So that was looking forward to seeing some more feedback, seeing some more Theta TV streams. I saw Jenny on, and he was playing, and he was going up against Ivory and Grim, and just looking fun, dude. I'm gonna suck at that game. This is this is probably like the hoverboard game is more up my alley than Fuse Wars, and I'm obviously not good at hoverboard.
The
So
the hoverboard game is pretty fun. It's just, it sucks seeing your score. That's all.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need some like turtle shells to throw at these other guys to knock them off their hoverboards.
And I will say, back to the Nemesis and back to the Grove, though, that hoverboard game I think is the best game for earning the cards. It's the funnest one that I've played so far by a long shot. The blue balls and then the Magnum, who don't even, and they don't even tag me. Magnum Pleasureland. I mean,
yeah,
come on,
a
hook me
match
up.
made in heaven. Yeah.
You'd think.
I actually didn't play either. I didn't play the blue balls or the Magnum. I did this one though, and I have been getting the cards.
Yeah.
I got a plasma gun. Is that good?
That's good. The plasma shotgun, I think, is like the best I've seen so far, and then the RPG. But I think it only lets you have one when you're training, and so like once you use it, you have to. If you go again, you have to use something else before it like comes back to where you can use it again. If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but the food items are key, and if you have the weapons, those are good too. I don't know, and I don't know if there's any Nemesis people out there, whatever. But the land reveal's coming when tomorrow.
Is it really?
I think it's tomorrow, unless it's today, and I don't know. It's definitely next week. I want to say Monday. I would say so. This goes out Tuesday. I would say it should already be out by then. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, but we don't know.
We don't know. But I think that's supposed to be out. I wonder if the cards you use to build stuff on there, or if it's just unlimited, whatever, to build it. Because we have nice plots of land right next to each other.
Yeah.
The neighborhood's pretty crappy, but
yeah.
but
it's like just south of the Atlantic City Strip.
Yeah, it's like all the other like cool pine bros and I don't know if there's any broettes, but all the cool pine peeps, they all bought land next to each other. Didn't tell us about it, until
not until later.
Not until later. So
well, I'm convinced though that a pine bro bought 8888. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Possibly even rare. So they're gonna come to us. We found the right spot.
Right, I think so too, because we're over near there. Shout out.
Yep. Come visit.
Yeah.
And so speaking of challenges with burning, I just wanted to throw a shout out to HGH Pug Burning this month. He's had a bunch of different challenges. It's his birthday month, and it's been like 2 per week on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is usually like, okay, if you hold this many commons, you get it. And then also if you hold these badges and you burn 2 commons, you get this. So it's been pretty cool. I did have an issue.
Okay.
I tried to buy one of those badges and get it over in time, and it didn't mint right away, and I ended up missing the ability to mint. And which reminds me, dude.
Yes, go ahead.
Somebody today
I know what you're gonna say. Yep. I saw that in the Discord.
Oh man, dude, they bought 4. They had 4 synergy. They had just bought the 4th one, I guess, and it didn't mint. Like it was stuck. So this poor chap, whoever it is, I don't even know who it is stuck there. He's got 4 synergies. Probably wanted to mint a synergy Dragon or synergy Fuse, and just didn't even get the opportunity. So that's just absolutely brutal. And you look through the account, and there's like that was like would have been his only VROA, I think.
Oh.
So yeah, that's tough, man. It's one of those things like don't wait until New Year's Eve to claim your Sony spatial display.
Right.
Or, don't wait until an hour before to try to, sneak in a synergy.
The only thing I'll say is if it was somebody who just discovered these NFTs and just figured it out and bought them.
True.
Then that's. But we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, it could be, but he literally just had 4 synergy.
Yeah.
But,
well,
man,
he still has 4 synergy then, right?
He still got him. You can stake him, dude. You can stake him.
Man, yeah, that's brutal.
I mean, at this point, I don't trade 4 synergy for a synergy Fuse.
Right. Sure. Right. Yeah.
So
they can't be made anymore. I mean,
Those are done.
either can synergies, but
True.
but one's a VROA, and
Exactly.
one can be used for coins, or if you
Or
go
the
back in the
single player.
past, to be burned for or a single player, or be burned for a VROA, which you can't do anymore. So
that period is done. It's like, when these things were selling at all-time highs, it was, they were pregnant, right? Because you got to get the baby VROA for free the first round, and then you got to burn them. So you basically, if you had 4 synergy, you could have ended up with 2 synergy fuse out of the deal.
Right.
Or 4 synergy.
And I saw, correct me if I'm wrong, I saw your girl Hey Mom fucking went at it hard today, it looked like.
I didn't see what happened. I did hear reports of this.
Okay. It must have made a deal with whoever, because they were like, the 10 T fuel things or whatever. But
oh, sure.
It was just Hey Mom, Hey Mom, Hey Mom, Hey Mom for
Massive
a mile
deals.
and a half. Yeah, ton of stuff. And I think when I looked, I think Hey Mom burnt everything she could have, or most of it that she could have, that she got from that. And I could have sworn there was some VROAs also she picked up too. So Hey Mom loaded up.
Yeah, no, that sounds like Hey Mom for sure. And I'll be honest, like I burnt for a Sentinel Prime. I think there was like 45 minutes left in the burn period. And 4 more got burned after me. I was surprised. I thought I was going to get the last one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dangerous game. Mags don't play.
Yeah, no. 45 minutes remaining was close enough.
Mag's never been about that life. I'll tell you that. And we will be right back.
This week's episode is brought to you by Dr. Theta's Community Guardian Node. Theta's premier community guardian node, where you can stake your Theta if you don't run your own guardian node. Best of all, 100% uptime, so you do not miss any rewards, and 0 fees, so you earn 100% of your T-Fuel. Trusted by Theta Labs, you can easily stake directly within your wallet. Simply go to the Staking tab, choose Delegated Guardian Node, and find Dr. Theta's Guardian Node. Quick, simple, reliable, and best of all, safe, as the coins never leave your wallet. Stake with the Doc today.
Papa Max Podcast.
Yeah, so now space junk, huh?
Oh my God. I mean, this week, this was the craziest week. I mean, I was busy at work. You were busy being sick. We had the Grove, which just annihilated everyone. Medican came out. We'll talk about that in a second. But the space junk has just taken off, and there's just I don't even know where to begin with space junk. Maybe with a nice cosmic dick punch or bag of
5
cosmic
of
dick
them.
punches. Jeez, man. I don't know what to say. This is something interesting.
So I'm still, I really was sick this week. I log on there, I have my account, and do you just like constantly get reloaded back to 26 punches? Is that how it works?
I don't think so. No. I think it was 25 punches. So somebody might have gave you 1, but you start out with 25 and you pass them on. I think the only way to get them is to receive them or vote on the story.
Oh, so you punch somebody, and when you get punched back, you get them to punch again?
Right, yeah, when you get punched back. So like you'll see, I think I was telling NEC, but he wasn't sure where the score came from. So there's a score associated, there's a leaderboard, right? And
I noticed you're high on it.
Yeah, it's the average between given and sent is your
right.
score.
Yeah.
When you send them, you lose them. When you receive them, you get them.
Okay.
So that's how you get them. Just dick punches going left and right.
So if you send them out and no one punches you back, you just have no punches?
I think so.
And
if we're wrong, then someone I'm sure will reach out to us. But that's my understanding.
I thought I was asking the expert here.
I'm not an expert. Sorry.
Well, you seem to be an expert at getting dick punched for sure.
Cosmic dick punch. Thank you very much.
And then so now You also have the FYBs, and do you know what that stands for?
I don't recall what it stands for. What does it stand for?
I don't know. I'm asking the expert here. I'm
Why
interviewing you.
I'm not. I don't want to be interviewed. I just want to talk about it.
You didn't tell me. So yeah, so at least it took me forever to figure this thing out. I wasn't on top of it at all. And then I saw that these stories were generating, and it was like, oh, it's all about the name. You got to really be descriptive with the name. So of course, I just go Sheriff Popper, the dominator of Magnum PI Napple, and let it run, and just mint it. I thought it was pretty funny what it came up with. And then next thing I know, I'm on top of that leaderboard because Space Junk tweeted me. It's like, yes, that's awesome. And then from there, Mag the Humble was born. Am I correct?
Correct. I was trying to get to that earlier when I saw yours, and I didn't have the chance to. So Mag is the Humble. Did you happen to read mine?
I didn't get a chance, man.
Oh, okay.
I saw that I did. There was part of it I picked up on that I thought was funny. When they did when they do like the five things at the bottom.
Right.
One of them was funny. I can't remember which.
Yeah, it was all me then.
Well, yeah, one of the five was good.
yeah. Mag's the Humble sitting at number 72 in the power rankings, with 2 FYBs. But there was the fun Magtoids, and instead of Factoids,
yes.
And
yes.
number one was Max calls Factoids Magtoids.
Yep, that's the one. That's funny.
But yeah, you went. What was a quick synopsis of your story of Sheriff Popper, the destroyer of Magnum PI Napple?
The Dominator.
The Dominator, right?
Potato. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was a space sheriff, right?
Right.
Lanky, 7 foot tall. The part that sticks out to me is that I don't have a human brain. But we actually both collect rare like space fossils. I remember yours had that too.
Yeah, rare space artifacts actually. Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, my story basically is Mags as you know him. He got sent into an alternate reality where we were pals, I guess, ish, and then now you're out to get me now in this alternate reality version where there's humans instead of pineapples.
Wait, are you serious?
Oh yeah, you didn't read it?
No, it brings up Popper in it.
Well, you can edit it.
Oh, I didn't edit mine at all.
Yeah, so I mean, I know there's we have a mutual friend. She's really into AI, and so it shoots out the AI, and you can edit it.
Oh, interesting.
I took some statute liberties and with mine and put it out. So basically, the character that you created is an alternate reality version of like me and you now, but I just got stuck into this reality.
Interesting. So now, do you know what the next step is on this? Like, are these characters like minting now? Like,
the story's minted, right?
Right. Isn't that stage 4 of 5? Or am I way off here?
So we will be right back. No, I don't.
And we're back.
There's just a lot I haven't got to this week, and Space Junk sold out. The first episode came out. Did you see the first episode?
I didn't. No.
Oh my God.
I saw that it came out. I didn't. Dude, this has been a week, man.
I know. So great first episode. I'm just along for the ride, as they say, and just trying to stay humble, and we'll see what happens. But
was there wasn't a countdown yet? That was because that episode. This is the same episode that came out when they were at the meeting, right? This episode that dropped right now, that's the one that they watched live, right?
At Consensus at the meeting.
Whatever. Yeah, I didn't remember which one it was. I've been to like 5 of them in the last 3 weeks.
Sure,
right?
Yeah, they premiered this at Consensus. This is the one we didn't get to see. So,
but that's this one.
That's this one, right? This was the pilot, right?
Gotcha. All right, I will have a watch later.
So yeah, you should check that out. Pretty impressive for not editing your response at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't touch it.
So
I didn't know I could.
yeah, when you have it, well, so it's funny when I did, I just put Mags the first time. It must have thought Mags was a girl's name, which could be like Maggie, shout out from The Simpsons,
Sure.
but basically just put as much detail into the name, and then so I put Mags the Humble, then I did comma, and then I just said some stuff about me, and then I hit enter, and then it shot out something, and then I made some of my own edits, as the kids say.
Okay. All right. Breaking news.
So yeah, hopefully we'll see where this goes. Please watch the next episode before our next episode.
Yes.
It's like 14 minutes. I know your boy Swampy was complaining about the length or something. I don't know. But this is a normal format that I'm used to, is cartoons at like the 15-minute mark on television. So
yeah,
I mentioned Adventure Time and regular show, and also shout out to Theta York. He knows why, but he's my pine of the week. That's a thing now. Theta York. Oh yeah, but I'll let people figure that out. Those two shows, they're a half-hour slot, and there's like 2 episodes in the half-hour slot, like when it was on TV. I'm used to watching 15-minute animated shows or cartoons, so it's
and a whole lot of them.
Oh yeah, you can actually watch double the length. Believe it or not, just math that.
So is this Theta York thing? This is Twitter related.
No.
Okay.
He knows why. Come on.
Okay. Well, he's not here right now.
All right. Well, one word for you, hummus. So that's a word.
It's also a food, right?
And it's both.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, well we
Glad
butchered that enough.
All right, so you wanted to bring up Metacans, right? That was a little point of contention. Oh wait. So Mags is a girl, but did you see Chief Vader?
Wait, no, Mags is a guy now.
Now he's a guy, but he thought it was originally a girl. But did you see?
Because I didn't specify.
I didn't specify either.
Okay, well, it must have flipped a coin on you.
Did you read Chiefs?
I did not.
The first line says, regardless of the name, it's actually a girl.
Really?
I swear, yes.
I think I did see that.
And he posted it.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
All right, now on to Metacan, because I know I heard a little bit of grumbling about this to start the week.
All right, and then I heard a lot of de-grumbling about
it. Okay. I didn't hear, I got into the black hole part of my week where I didn't hear anything. So that's great to hear. So everything is up and running now?
That's what I heard. Actually, that was my plan today, was to get into the Metacan, and it's just been insane. So I'm gonna get into it this week. But it sounded like from the people that had issues, they got to the point where they didn't have issues anymore.
Well, that's perfect.
So that's what you want when you have issues, right?
Yeah, you want to stop having them. Yeah.
Right.
That's why I was at the urgent care and the guy telling me to gargle salt water. I was about to punch him in the face. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, because I did see a few that were grumbling, and this is definitely something where there's going to be more eyes on it. And this is using the Theta tech. So this was kind of an important one. So it's great to hear that they were on top of it and really got that fixed.
I think maybe, I don't think maybe, I can't say no, but I would assume, or no, I'll just say I think that even though like the numbers aren't crazy, it's a good concept. I do like the concept for Metacan, and I think it is bringing people that want to look at these films and these other events. And it's bringing them into, because I've seen some of these people that nobody's following on Twitter posting about it.
Yeah.
Say it's bringing, some film people, it's getting them involved, which is something you want to see. For
100%. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can judge this one at all by how many are sold. This one is judged purely by how well did it work and do what it was intended to do, right? Because, now if you can prove the concept and it works, like this is something that is not just going to be a 1 year thing, right? This is going to be year after year, and there's other film festivals that will likely take part in something similar as well, because it's just added revenue for them for people that can't attend the live festival.
And if you were a festival, I think, as much as we've had issues with like Theta Drop, like this is a great thing and to bring other people into it because they're getting it to work. Why would you go anyplace else, I guess?
100%. And in fact, honestly, I would think that the entire ticketing of it should go to this format, because some of these shows that are the movies that are dropping on there, I've read on Twitter, like, if you prove that you own one of these Medican tickets, they're going to drop you a copy of the film,
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
as an NFT.
Yeah.
So why not just move the whole ticketing to this? Like, even if you're going live, you can still have this NFT as your ticket, and it will provide those same kind of benefits, right? Because now it'd be pretty cool. Like, you just go to a booth, like, here's my ticket, bang, you like QR scan, whatever it is, and now you're eligible for an airdrop from them for whatever their movie they're releasing, or whatever, whatever they're doing.
Right.
So it seems like there's a lot they could do with it.
In that sense too, it's like, so this is kind of stupid, but I never did it. I don't. You remember like those Great Escape tickets? It's like a amusement park, right?
I
They would
remember
have like,
Great Escape, yeah.
remember they would have like those summer tickets, and you'd buy the pass, and then you do it all summer, right? And it supposedly, like, if you use it twice, it like pays for itself already.
Oh yeah, okay.
So like,
The season pass.
right. I bought one time and never went, so I think I legitimately lost money on that. But like this, like you could see everything there was to see, right? Or you could see
Right.
just something you want to see, and it's
Right,
And even
yeah.
if that's what it is, then that's still not bad. I think, because you get out of it. Hey, this is everything it offers, and you could get out of it what you want to get out of it. But
Completely agree. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just it's a new use of an NFT, right? It's not speculative. You're buying something that you want to experience.
the biggest buzzword, and sometimes we bitch about it, but like utility, like, no, this is just all utility. It's not like,
Correct. Yeah.
it's not like, hey, we're going to use this, and then hopefully if I get all my ducks in a row, then maybe we'll be able to do XYZ with this, or whatever.
Right.
No, like this is a pass to see stuff, and you'll be able to do that during this range.
Exactly.
And then there's going to be some other stuff that you're going to be able to see afterwards, and then possibly get those other stuff dropped as an NFT, the video or whatever, right? So yes, so
Yep.
it's complete utility. If you're a utilitarian, then this is for you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. I only had one other thing on here, and it was the Remix Master Zilla.
Oh man, don't you just
That
love
thing.
this?
I really do. And I love how it came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's just like all of a sudden I go into the clubhouse and it's just like, what is going on here?
Discord.
Yeah, on Zilla Discord. Yep, shout out. And all of a sudden it's just like, what's going on here? Everyone's like putting in, it's like, how does this work? I want to do this too.
It's super fun, and they've improved it, and there's a lot of customs can be remixed.
Yes.
I know Pablo Zillo can't, which is a damn shame.
Yeah, there's I think you said there's 10 of them that cannot, right? Because
probably Warpzilla.
yeah, all of those ones of that nature, yeah.
But yeah, so didn't think that could be done. I know Matt got pissed with me because I was complaining that Conan O'Brien Zilla wasn't working, and he thought Conan O'Brien Zilla was from the Pixzilla collections, but it was from the custom collection.
Right.
And he got mad at me for that one.
Hey, listen, I didn't bring it up, Matt. That wasn't me. All right.
Well,
this is season 2, brand new season. Everything's Swampy's fault.
Fresh start.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? grab a Zilla. They're not expensive. You only need one, right? And go and join the Theta Zilla Club Discord.
Yep.
And then you can remix those Zillas. So right now there's the 421. There's the GM Good Morning one. And then there's ladies night. So if you have a ladies Zilla, which is the pink background, right?
Yeah.
Then you could also do the ladies night remix. The Good Morning, I think, is IMO.
Yeah.
Is the best one because we live in a Twitter world of all these GMs, and I'm kind of awkward, and I don't always like GMing, but I mean you got a freaking Theta Zilla with a nice hot cup of Joe that says GM on it. You know what I mean? Like that's all I'm posting. So take
For
it.
sure.
And I think we should just flood everyone with these Zillas GMs.
And the beauty of it is you can get a different one every day.
Right. There's different attributes and stuff that you can get when you remix it. Remix.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll come up with a different background, things of that nature.
The coveted gold GM coffee mug.
I know, which I didn't realize was like a coveted, and had the gall to complain one day. So I picked out purposely a Zilla that had a gold dagger in his right hand.
Yeah.
Because I thought that the coffee cup would go in his left hand, and he would have, his coffee cup and a gold dagger. And it took the gold dagger away and gave me a gold coffee cup. And I think it was Swampy yelling at me in the Discord, saying like, "Oh, he's complaining. He's got a gold coffee cup." And he's complaining. Can you believe that? But no, it was and yes, I purposely inserted Swampy there because that was my promise. Season 2.
Don't you have the #1 generative from the Pixilla collection?
Yeah, I do.
Have you remixed that one?
I did. Yes.
Real quick, tell people the beauty of remixing, because I can't just put your Zilla on there and get a remix.
Correct. Yeah.
So it goes through. What is it? Is that what it is? Zilla Pass.
Zilla Pass. Yeah.
The patented Zilla Pass that somehow did fucking dick on the last hackathon. That should have, at least placed.
Completely agree. Yeah.
And
because others are using it now, and
others are using it now, and Theta Zilla Club got jobbed, if you ask me.
Agreed.
So he was a pioneer in the field of lots of things.
Of MetaMask wallet authentication within a Discord.
I was just going to say that too. Thank you.
I knew. I heard you.
So yeah, I mean, credit where credit's due. Zilla Pass, and it's such a fucking awesome thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like you sign up for Discord, and then you log into your MetaMask and you attach those together through a verification. And now when you're in Discord, Zilla Pass knows what you have in your wallet, and you're only able to choose the Zillas that you have in your wallet to remix.
To remix, right?
And I actually one time I accidentally tried to somebody pull. I didn't know what I was doing yet, so I saw that there was one up, and at the bottom it says 420 GM or ladies night.
Yeah.
And I just pressed the button underneath it, and it goes this doesn't appear to be in your wallet or something like that. So yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
There's probably a lot more they can do. Can I ask a question also too on the Zillas? I missed that stream. I don't know, was Charlie's stream or what? Can you explain what was going on? Because I didn't see it.
Well, Charlie Lawless has been working on the next generation of Zillas, and I believe they are being referred to as the MetaZillas.
Okay.
So he seems to be at least one of the artists behind the up and coming project. Details to be announced at some point, but he was on Theta TV doing some of the artwork for it, and they look pretty cool for sure. And this guy's putting some serious details into it. When I start to get some of these, this is one where you got to blow it up to even appreciate what's been going on, because I'm watching him and he's got this thing blown up massively and turned on the side, and he's doing all this highlighting and I don't even know, man. Just it was crazy, and everything's like looking like 3D. It's pretty cool.
I guess more to follow on that. Maybe sometime we'll come on
Yeah,
the show or something. But
yeah.
when they're ready. But yeah, I'd love to hear more about Metazilla. Is it?
I believe they are being referred to as the Metazillas. Yeah, yeah. And so he was, there was quite a few different attributes that he was running through, and he's doing it live on Theta TV, just like Zilla used to as well.
Cool. All right. Sounds great. Oh,
Yeah,
rewarded TV, right?
yeah, yeah. Shoot.
I had it written down. I didn't have it crossed out because we didn't get to it. Season 2, man, I have stuff written down.
Wow.
Not going to
Here we
last
go.
long.
Here we go. I think you had stuff written down a couple times last year.
Yeah, a
Too.
couple times, and I had some fire, if I recall. But I think you posted yours first, but there was a drop.
Yeah, on Polygon.
On
right?
on Polygon, yeah.
Actually, does it even count as they're minting on Polygon, right?
Yeah.
But they're just selling right from your dashboard on rewarded TV
With a credit card, right?
With a credit card. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you look today to see what the price was?
Oh, you mean like the $99 price?
Is it still 99? I wasn't sure.
I can tell you right now. I'm in my I have my dashboard up.
Interesting.
So let's see. These play taters.
Yeah, but while you're doing that, it was 10,000 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got one for free if you had a golden Playtato or like a really high ranking.
I think you need multiple stuff. Or am I wrong?
Maybe.
I don't know.
You might have.
Like a gold TV, a golden, a gold.
Oh, you needed one of each?
I think. I don't know.
Oh.
But I got one. I got a sheriff one.
I saw that. I think that's a deputy, but to be determined. I'd have to see the metadata on that.
So I checked out the metadata on this actually, and it's so somebody was I was asking. I think in our group I was asking, and they said no, nothing's out yet. But I looked at the smart contract for it, and I saw something about OpenSea, and then so I went to OpenSea and found it, and then I searched, and then you could search for all the ones that are minted on there.
Oh, okay.
And you can see the attributes.
Cool.
Yeah, so I found mine on there, and I don't know too much, and I haven't read much in this life or this past week. But
what about listen? Did you audio listen?
No, I did not. If I did, then I didn't do it well. But
it wouldn't count anyway.
Right. Yeah. So I have my Playtato.
Yeah, I got mine too. I'll be honest, like it's a lot better looking than the Playtators that I had. So he's my new pitcher, and he's got a basketball. So I thought it was pretty cool.
I got a laser gun.
Nope. I did see that. Yours is probably pretty rare.
When I checked OpenSea, there's only 2 laser guns, but of course, the other laser gun was a golden potato.
Oh,
with a real sheriff's hat, like the real, instead of a pirate hat that my guy's got.
Oh, no kidding.
So, but I have the comedy stage background, which I think is hysterical. But
nice.
So yeah, it's interesting. So that's something. It said that they could maybe move. They might not stay on Polygon, and they might move it off it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I did see that they might be able to move to the subchain at some point, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure how they would manage that, but that's not for me to have to figure out. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I know. And thank God I don't have to figure it out. So that's all I got there.
All right, man.
People were thinking, like, hey, season 2, Papa Mags, they're gonna have some great guests, some like big time guests. They're gonna. No, this is still amateur hour, and we did cover a lot of ground though. So
yeah, hey, listen, if it's not completely broken, it's not time to fix it yet. So
it's only partly broken, which is mostly alive.
But yeah, hey, I hope everyone enjoyed all the upgrades that we're bringing here, season 2.
Oh, upgrades.
Yeah.
Okay. Playtato.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, I had a good time as always, Mags. Let's see what this week brings. And yeah, by the time we drop the next one, we'll be right on to the banana drop. So it's got some fun times ahead.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right, guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the boards.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter at JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Kyle's Hot Tub.